Okay. I don't see, is Donte around?
Yeah, I'm here.
There he is. Okay.
Yeah, I'm here, y'all. What's good?
Okay. Hey, Donte, just immediately just kind of wanted to get your kind of quick reaction to acquiring Von Miller, your defense.
Hey, it's exciting. That's a guy who instantly makes not only your defense, but your whole team better. And it's just such an exciting news that I'll be out there to play with him.
You've you're playing with some, marquee players, Aaron and Jalen and Leonard and a lot of different guys. To add another player of that caliber to the defense, what do you think will help you guys?
I just think it'll instantly make our defense better as a whole. Everybody's still gonna go in day in and day out and craft and work to get better, but I think he's just gonna make our defense better as a whole, and we're gonna keep trying to make ourselves better as well. And him included in that is gonna be wild.
And then finally, joking or otherwise, did you have anything to say? What did you say to Ernest Jones? You picked off that pass and the play was nullified.
I just told him we'll get it back.
Thanks very much.
Kevin? Hey, Donte. I was going to ask about that too. If you could tell us about the interception, even though it's no longer an interception. Take us through it.
Yeah, so I was just in coverage. Was reading Brandon Cooks, trying to play the route. He sat down. I went to break, and then I seen the ball kind of just floating. It seemed like it was, I don't know if he was trying to throw it away or if it was just like a missed throw, whatever the case may be, but I was just going to play the rock and tried to do whatever I could to get both feet down in bounds.
And then how long was it before you realized the celebration was for not?
It was after everything. I was like, okay, all right, we got the pick. Let's go sit down on the bench. And then the ref talking. I'm like, what?
Has that happened to you before?
Yeah, it actually has. Believe it or not, it has. I have got picks taken away from penalties elsewhere on the field.
Or at the NFL level, or?
Yes. Browns preseason, I had got a pick when I was with the Giants, and it got called back for a defensive holding on the other side.
Well, this is a story to follow as your career. What have the challenges been on the defense in this area as you've had to incorporate, replacements during injuries and such?
I would say we all just trying to work together to get the job done. We playing off each other, learning, crafting together, and trying to build the chemistry as we go, and everybody turning up and doing and all. It's been amazing.
And then the last one for me is something some of us have been puzzling over and writing about lately. What's the right way to write your first name? In your media?
No, I don't put it on my social medias, but yeah, it's there.
You're in our confusion. Put it in.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. Hey, Donte, I'm wondering if you could take us back that morning of sort of the cut downs, right? The initial cut downs, and you assessing your options and figuring out what was happening in that regard, and how you stayed the course into now when, from my perspective, and I think a lot of people's perspective, very, very effective and very sticky in coverage opportunities on.
Yeah, so I just really feel like over the years I just been building and crafting and grinding, and we've been building a good relationship with players around in this organization, and I just want to contribute so bad that like, hey, when it works, so I'm gonna keep grinding, and when it comes, I know it would whenever I'm ready for it, and that's just what I do. Just keep grinding day in and out there to perform.
Seems like, and I remember a moment in camp where Aaron Donald over his head, like Dirty Dancing style. It seems like you're a guy who every person on the roster is like genuinely joyful about. Have you always been that way, or where does that come from in your mind?
I would say it kind of has always been that way, just playing football, like just always being around each other, going out there. And as football players, we want to make plays and be the guy who, hey, count on me this time. Like, I'm going to be the one to step up. Like, I always had that mind there and playing. I'm genuinely happy for all teammates, you know? So just playing together, just it's all together, just feels good.
Thank you.
Stu?
Hey, Donte. Are there any teammates that either current or past that you've had during your time with the Rams that have really been influential and helpful for you just as in terms of kind of navigating your journey to this point? And I don't want to say helping you stay motivated, but just, you know, maybe keeping your spirits up and things like that, you know, as you kind of waited for your opportunity?
I would say much involved in close groups, so like Detroit Hills, Nikhil Roby, even when Dave and Darius to leave, like Marcus Joyner, just talking to those guys and John Johnson and Dave Hughes, like whether we just always been talking and seeing their mind, just knowing you got to stick to it. When your op comes, you got to. So just, I'll say the whole year with the Rams, and then obviously Dylan coming over and being with Best and seeing his grind and craft, and okay, it's what it's gonna take, you know, to elevate your game. You want to do that, being around these guys.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Donte, when you signed with the Rams, like practice against Brandon Cooks season?
Yeah, I actually did work against Brandon Cooks a lot, so I've crafted against him a lot when he was here with the Rams.
And so, any the other day, is there any conversation when you guys are out on the field? Do you remember you? Because obviously, I'm sure you've improved great since that time. Guy, just wondering if there's recognition there and change good names on the field when you're going against each other.
I try to protect me, like, all right. So it was some back and forth going on.
Thanks very much.
We'll wrap with Kevin.
Hi again. I just want to get your thoughts on what kind of different challenge things present on Sunday.
Honestly, we've been already studying, just haven't dove to the game plan yet, but just watching on tape. They present a big challenge this week and be focused on nothing else but trying to get that challenge taken care of.
What kind of reaction did you when you saw that Derrick Henry out?
You never want to see that like that ever. So it's just heartfelt, and to him, and hope he gets well soon.
Thank you.